Hi, brothers and sisters. Hope you are all doing good by God's grace. In this video, I would like to talk about chapter 13 of the book, Hero My Sons, written by Brother Zach Punan. I would like to make two videos on this chapter, so this will be the first video. So, in the beginning, Brother Zach writes here like this. What is an adequate response to God in view of all that He has done for you? It is not enough that you speak words of gratitude to Him. Brothers and sisters, I heard in many churches in my spiritual life, people telling that what can we give to the Lord for what He has done for us? There is nothing to give. We cannot give anything to God. But as I grow in my spiritual life, I realize that it's not enough just to express our gratitude to the Lord just by our words. No, I have to express my gratitude to the Lord by my actions through my life. So I would like to explain this more using an example. Uh, let's say I'm a very poor person and I don't have enough money to live and I don't have a job. But one day, one big billionaire has found me somewhere, and then he realized that I am a jobless person and I'm very poor and in debts. Then he somehow helped me to get a job. Then how can I show uh, gratitude to him? I realized that it's not just enough to say, oh, thank you, sir, for helping me. No, I have to show my gratitude to him through my actions. But he's a billionaire. I cannot get anything for him, right? Because he has everything. So let's say one day I was visiting him, and then somehow I heard him speaking to one of his family members, telling that he likes food in some restaurant. Then I know one way how I can show gratitude to him. When I visit him next time, then I can get some food from that restaurant. I know that makes him feel happy because he likes the food there, right? So, brothers and sisters, that's how I understood that it is not for his need that I'm supposed to look for, but I have to look for how I can please that person. Even in the same way, God doesn't need anything from me, but I can please him through my actions. And Brother Zach mentions here that Romans chapter 12 explains how I can please God. And especially that chapter mentions in the beginning that in view of the mercies of God, here is what I'm supposed to do. So, brothers and sisters, I would like to explain one and two points in this video, and I would like to encourage you all to read the remaining points as well. So, the first verse of Romans chapter 12 says like this. First of all, present your body to Him as a living sacrifice. Brothers and sisters, this is one verse that stood out to me in my whole life so far. And this is a very challenging verse whenever I meditate on it. So, this verse tells me here to present my whole body to God as a living sacrifice. And Brother Zach explains here by saying that sacrifice is something that costs me. So it is not, if I give to somebody whatever is free, it's not a sacrifice. So, brothers and sisters, I have to sacrifice my whole body to God, it says. And I remember the incident of Abraham offering Isaac to God whenever I meditate about presenting my body to God. And Isaac, in that instance, he doesn't say to Abraham, saying that, Dad, please cut off my legs and hands, that's enough. No, he kept his whole body on the altar and asked his dad to uh, sacrifice to the Lord. And then even I'm supposed to be like Isaac. I should present my whole body to God as a sacrifice. And that includes my eyes, my tongue, my hands, my senses, my passions, and my desires, everything in order to please God. My main motive behind presenting my body to God is to please God, as I was explaining in the example. So, brothers and sisters, many a times I realized that after telling to God that I am sacrificing my whole body to God, I took it back many times. After a few minutes, maybe after half an hour, I found that I'm using my body, some part of my body to please myself than pleasing the Lord, or I'm not considering what pleases God, I'm just considering what pleases me, then I used to repent and come back to the Lord and saying that, Lord, I'm using this for my pleasure, or for my happiness. I want to use it for your happiness, Lord. Then in the second point, brother, in Bible says to present our mind to be renewed. So brother explains that verse by saying that I have to look at people and circumstances in the way that God looks them. And whenever I'm not looking at the things or circumstances in the way that God looks at them, I have to cleanse myself. And brother gives an example of here, even regarding looking at opposite sex people. I have to look at them in the same way that God looks at them. And I have to repent whenever I don't look at women or girls in the same way that God looks at them or Jesus looked at them. So, brothers and sisters, God is helping me more and more these days to look at opposite sex people as my sisters. And God can help you also, brothers and sisters. So, I believe that God will surely give us overcoming life in these areas to present our bodies in order to do His will and to please Him. So may God bless this video, brothers and sisters. Thank you so much.